Yo, what's up, you guys, and welcome to the most low effort action figure reviews on YouTube. This is Action Creature, and today we're taking a look at the Hammond collection Giganotosaurus or Giganotosaurus. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a closer look at the details. Alright, guys, so here we have the head of the Giganotosaurus. And as you can see, there's a bunch of scaling and stuff, and bumps and ridges and scales and teeth, and it looks really good. The eye is clear also. As you can see, it has a little bit of that effect. Not the best eyes in the world. They haven't perfected this. A lot of third-party companies have done a lot better with these eyes, like swap out eyes for these kind of figures. But it isn't too bad. It's better than the T-Rex. They're a little more brighter this time, but still not that great. One huge improvement, though, over the T-Rex is the teeth here. They opted with the softer rubber for the teeth, and that made them sharp. So now they are safe for kids, but also sharp. One thing I want to note is that when I got my figure, the teeth were like kind of sticking out a little bit, so you could see the sculpt at the bottom where the teeth connect. If yours has that, just push the teeth in, and then you're good to go, and it looks a lot better that way. So we also have the tongue in here. That's a soft rubber, really nice. And then we have the membranes right here that are also soft. These figures, they don't have the most paint ever, but they definitely have enough, and it's a great base for customizing if you wanted to really give this thing a good paint job. But yeah, let's check out the rest of the paint job. We got some brown highlights on the back of the scales there, the big scutes. A nice tan color on the under half here. A little bit of brown on the legs too, side of the body. Feet look good. They're not gigantic like the T-Rex in the last release. Got the dew claw here too. All the nails are painted. Bottom of the feet are sculpted. Here's the tail. Also has the brown highlighting. The brown highlighting does stop though at the articulated part of the tail here, and the tan also stops at the articulated part of the tail. Well, the bendy part of the tail, I should say, this part. But that isn't too bad. I mean, I guess sacrifices have to be made, and if they have to be made anywhere, I'm okay with that, because this figure itself still looks really awesome. Really cool. And there's the inside of the mouth right there. Kind of glossed over that earlier. And if we look at the teeth too, the teeth have actually some nice shading. While we're here though, let me grab the T-Rex so you can kind of see a comparison of the teeth. Alright, so here we have the T-Rex's teeth, and as you can see, they're very rounded off and kid looking. So maybe what they did was switch out the membrane on the T-Rex for a less detailed one on the Giganotosaurus to get those sharper teeth. Maybe that's the sacrifice they made, I'm not sure, but yeah, the Giganotosaurus teeth look a lot better, and the membrane on the Giganotosaurus can always be fixed with a little customization. So yeah, there is that. So now that we checked out the sculpt, let's start some articulation here, my favorite part. Usually we would do accessories at this part, but this figure comes with no accessories. Doesn't really need anything. Maybe you could give him like a dead little dinosaur to eat or something like that, but no accessories, and I'm fine with it. I mean, it's a giant figure, $40. Really good deal, so I'm fine with no accessories. Let's get into articulation. So we'll start at the head here. The top of the head will open, even though like that's not supposed to happen in real life. The top of the head doesn't move. It's just a jaw, but it's whatever. And then so yeah, it opens this much, right? damn, his tail is knocking shit off the desk. So the mouth opens up this wide, and it will close. And you might get it to where like it looks like it doesn't close all the way. Just start pushing down on the top of the head, and then he'll get his mouth completely closed. And that looks fantastic right there. So now for the head, he will look up. Well, you could kind of finesse it a little bit if you have his top part of the head up, right? The mouth won't close anymore, but if you kind of move this up, it looks like he's looking up more. By the way, tongue is also articulated. It'll go up this high, and then you'll hear a click, and then it'll stay down. And that's really nice. So head looks down, though, that much, which is really nice. And it'll go side to side as well. So to the right that much, and to the left that much. And he just gets all sorts of pivot here. And it's just really nice. Feels good and sturdy. It's nice. I like it. It's not loose or anything like that. Now let's go to the arms. So for the arms down here, they will, let me curve his tail a little bit. Just scoot him back. All right. They will go out to the side like that. So you can have your Giganotosaurus do a T-pose if need be. Maybe Fortnite will do a collab one day with the Giganotosaurus, and the T-pose will come in handy. The arm, the elbow, well, hold on, let's finish the shoulder. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. It'll spin all the way around, and no paint rub, it looks like. So yeah, you get up and down, spin all around. For the elbow, get a bend in about 90 degrees, straightens out that much there, and he can swivel at the arm too, so it kind of acts as a bicep swivel, and you can get the arm to move in about that much. For the wrist, same thing, it's just on a hinge and a peg, so going down that much, up that much, and it'll twist. So one thing that the T-Rex has that the Giganotosaurus does not have is a ab crunch area. So let me just show you all that real quick on the T-Rex. So the T-Rex here has this cut and can move all around and has just beautiful movement right there. But the Giganotosaurus does not have it, unfortunately, but honestly, it's not sorely missed. I'm okay since the figure is so big. It would be nice to have it, but I'm okay without it. I do like having it though, but yeah, it just kind of sucks that's gone, but it's okay that it's not there. Just kind of unfortunate. So we'll go to the legs. They're on nice ratchet joints, so you won't have to worry about this figure falling at all. I love that. The knees are also really tight. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, there you go. So they straighten out that much, and now let's try to bend them back. Holy shit. There we go. And cool. You can also swivel at the knee there. The middle knee, I guess, can go forward that much and back that much, and you can swivel for some good ankle pivot. The ankles, okay, their ankles are tight, bear with me. They will straighten out that much, and then they go forward that much. This figure's so awkward to pose because you kind of have to pick up the whole thing to bend the leg, and he's, pretty massive. So the feet will go up that much, right? And then there is a swivel here, which I love. So happy to have this. Good ankle pivot. So it helps when you have his legs out to the side and you can have him standing flat on his feet still. So yeah, there's an ankle pivot there. That's how far it goes. For the tail here, it'll move up that much, down that much, and then it will pivot around really nicely. It's not loose or anything. I like it. It will twist as well, but not a lot. Just twist a little bit. You don't really need it to twist anyways. For this part of the tail, it rotates around some. Let's see. Goes to the left that much, to the right that much. Decent movement there. Let's see. All right, so for the tail, it's kind of on a new system. Feels like anyway. It's either a super thick wire or there's really tight joints inside the tail. I'm not sure, but it just feels so sturdy and good. It just feels like it's never gonna break, which I love. So you can really get this tail bending a good bit. I like that a lot. I really like that. It'll bend up as well. Up, down, and all around, you guys. All right. It's a really good tail. I suggest you get this figure just so you can feel that tail. So there is the articulation on the Giganotosaurus. And I gotta say, even though it lacks that ab crunch, I still really like this figure. I'm not the biggest fan of, what's the movie called? I think Dominion. It's an okay movie, but the Giganotosaurus is awesome. So now let's go ahead and do some comparisons and we will end this video. Okay guys, so here we got the NECA 2014 Godzilla. One of my personal favorites, NECA's first Godzilla, and I think they really hit it out of the park with this one, but that's neither here nor there. Here we got G.I. Joe Classified Scarlet, and then we got a Mafex Spider-Man. If you need to see NECA with this figure, here you go. There's Raphael, who is not standing right now, but he looks fantastic. Great looking figure. There he goes, standing up. There he is. And then, let's see. We got Monster Arts King Kong. He is definitely losing this fight to this dinosaur. That is for sure. And then we got Marvel Legends Spider-Man. And we got the Bandai Final Wars Godzilla figure of the year. Just kidding, but it is cool. But yeah, all in all, I recommend you pick up this figure if you got some Amazon points. It's available on Amazon. You can get it for a good deal. I think it's $40 on Amazon right now. I'm tempted to just go buy another one, keep it minty in the box, and flip it in a few years on one of you sorry suckers. But yeah, so definitely pick this up while you can before you got to pay scalper price, because this figure's pretty awesome. I don't see another company doing a better Giganotosaurus. You know what? This video is pretty short, so let me actually talk about something while I have y'all here. If you are still here, if you want to stop watching, that's fine. Whatever, I don't care. But I do want to show you something real quick, just like a quick comparison. So, in terms of dinosaur stuff that we have available to us today, really, your options are Beasts of the Mesozoic, Namu Studios, which is right here, or Mattel Hammond Collection if you want like good articulated dinosaur toys. And I think this is just a good comparison of what you can get, like bang for your buck. Here we have the Namu Studio V-Rex, which was $80. Does not pose nearly as well as the Hammond Collection Giganotosaurus. The joints don't feel nearly as good as the Giganotosaurus. It's got loose joints and stuff. And this guy almost feels heavier than the Giganotosaurus, or maybe even close to the same weight. What you do get, though, is a slightly better detail. I mean, okay, so here we got the V-Rex, right? And then here's the paint job on the Giga. I mean, it's pretty comparable. So I don't know. It's up to you guys. What would you rather spend your money on? A more premium line like Namu with what feels like less quality because of the joints being so stiff and not having as much range, or something that's cheaper but way more playable. You could probably swing this thing around like a baseball bat and it wouldn't break, because it just feels so durable. Like, the paint job isn't as nice, but it's close, and it's also half the price. So, you know, I got to give it to Mattel on this one. While I love the V-Rex. I've wanted a V-Rex for so long. I'm definitely not going to sell this. I just think this is better bang for your buck if you're someone that's maybe thinking about getting this, or starting collecting the Hammond collection line. I would say probably just go with Hammond collection because they just feel a lot more durable. They have better range and they're a lot more playable. So now I will end the video after my little rant there. But yeah, all right, this guy's about to fall. You see what I mean? What a fucking piece of shit. Just kidding. It's all right. But okay, that's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.